Good morning. Welcome back to Salty Country. First, I want to thank everybody that's been watching the videos. Our channel on YouTube has got a lot of support from you guys. We thank you. I think yesterday or day before we went over 8,000 views for our first 13 episodes. So thanks a lot. We look forward to adding a lot more content. So this morning, I want to talk about what we did yesterday. We got up yesterday morning and we're watching a equipment auction. We've been looking to get another piece of equipment, and so we're watching the auction. Equipment here in the Georgia area has been kind of crazy lately. So we're watching this auction, and I've been looking for an excavator for the farm, and prices were crazy. So last week on Friday, I got my brother to go by and check on an excavator that was close to where he lives. So a shout out to my brother, Roger, thanks. So anyway, so yesterday afternoon, we loaded up, got the trailer hooked up, and drove down a couple hours south to look at the Cat 303C CR. Good machine, 3,000 hour machine. It's got, little minor things that you would typically see on a 3,000 hour machine. But we went down there, picked this thing up, took our time, and got back last night, I guess about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Got this thing unloaded. And one thing that happened last night, and I talked to the guy that I bought it from, and he said it had never happened with him. And I think it's just a fluke thing. I think the fuel shut-off solenoid went bad. Got it pulled over off the trailer and went to shut it off, and it wouldn't shut off. So, being a new machine, I jumped on YouTube, tried to see if anybody else had a similar issue. Everything pointed to fuel shut-off solenoid. So I ended up disconnecting the fuel line from the fuel filter last night to get it to shut down. So one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to document this issue, and we're going to video what it takes to fix this, because there's not a whole lot of videos on YouTube that deals with these 303 CRs. This is a 06 model, and I'm going to share what exactly we do. That way, if anybody else has the issue, they can check out the video and know what we did to correct the problem. I'm going to check it out here in a little bit. I'm going to see if it'll fire back up and see if it'll shut off if it's just a fluke case. But I still think the solenoid needs to be replaced. It was probably sticking. I'm going to check the switch, make sure the switch has a good connection this morning, that it's actually killing the power. So stay tuned, and we'll see what it takes to correct this issue. I'm going to go ahead and talk about the features this has on it. I'll document the repairs in another video. That way I cut right to the chase, and folks that need to fix their equipment don't have to wait through all of the different things that I've talked about this morning. So this machine has a hydraulic thumb, has quick release buckets. It's got the blade on the front. It's got the knuckle pivot where you can dig parallel to the cab. It's got a good set of tracks on it. They look in really good shape. I've got to replace one roller. I got it from. Replaced the roller on the other side, right there under the track. I'm going to replace this one here soon. It's starting to squeak just a little bit, so it's getting dry. So going to replace that. I'll probably document that too, just so folks see how it's done. But yeah, it's a pretty typical mini excavator. It's got the safety lockout, blade control. It has a temperature gauge, fuel gauge. It's got some lights, and it has the 2-speed function to where you can put it in rabbit mode and it'll move quickly. But yeah, it's a pretty good machine. It's in pretty good shape. You know, these things, you buy them to work, so they're going to get nicks and dings and different things. So overall, I'm really pleased with the condition of this machine. Some of the machines that I was looking at the auctions, you don't know anything about them other than the hours. You're not able to talk to the owner in most cases. But most of the machines I was looking at were 7,000 hours, 10,000 hours, 14,000 hours. And they're just wanting crazy money. Well, they're going for crazy money in those auctions. And I was like, no, I want a machine with less hours. And, you know, we'll typically probably only put, 50 to 100 hours on a machine a year here on the farm. So this thing's got a lot of life left in it. I've got to add the light back on the boom. That's missing. That way we can move around at night and see what we're doing if we have to get out on it and do something at night. And then I think it's got a light that goes on the back. It's missing too, but that's no big deal. That's just small things. But yeah, it's a pretty good machine, strong little machine. Let's see if I can get the engine cowl open. Let's see if I can change hands and get it. Okay. These things aren't fun to work on. They pack a whole lot of power in a small area. So, typical. It's like it's a 3-cylinder diesel engine. But oil filters right here. Dipstick down there. Oil fill plug. On this side panel, this is where all the hydraulics, radiator, fuel filter. Yeah, last night I had to first unplugged this connector here. This is the little like electronic fuel pump, I believe. Disconnected this clamp here, pulled that line off, and got it to shut down. So Yep, it's a pretty clean machine for considering. It's got 3,000 hours on it. Here's the cylinder so that the boom will turn 90 degrees so you can dig. But we'll add a lot of footage of us working on the farm here. This and the T300, we should be able to get a lot of clearing. You know, we've talked about this fall. Well, it is fall now, but the leaves haven't all fallen off. But we want to get down in the bottoms, clear out all the undergrowth, and make it look a lot nicer down there. But very pleased with this machine so far. We'll work through this small issue with the fuel shut off, but thanks for watching. Remember, like and subscribe to the channel. We welcome comments, and if you see something that will maybe help us out, feel free to add it. But look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thanks for watching.